Taurus, what is good? I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is going to be a collective general reading for the sign of Taurus. It can be anywhere highly aspected in your chart, y'all. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus sign. You can also be cross-watching for a Taurus, okay? I appreciate you guys so much for the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, donations to help the channel, but in general, y'all, for being here, for being you, and for showing up. All right, for the love, the community, and the support. This is going to be just kind of a whatever reading, y'all. I'm going to try to keep it short. I'm going to pull a couple different cards from a couple different decks and just see what comes out, what kind of messages I can give you guys to confirm your intuition, all right? Let's see what's going on. Something about a spelling bee, Taurus. I don't know. Some of y'all could have, like, if you have a kid in school or something, someone could be in a spelling bee. I don't know why that's significant, but it is. Bees could be significant. Y'all could just be really good with spelling. Okay, like you could be the one person on the job that everyone asks, how do you spell this, when they're typing something or something like that. Or some of you, there's something about your attention to detail with something that you do, okay, that's working out in your favor. So you needed to know that. You guys could be seeing 1, 2, 3. Okay, Aquarius, Capricorn, and or Libra, or Scorpio, rather, could be significant for y'all. Oh, as always, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Always trust your intuition above anything that I say, y'all. And above that, trust your connection to the Most High, okay? They're showing me Batman, so that's somehow significant for someone, y'all. Bats. You know, bats can, like, see in the dark, technically. So it's interesting. Could be something about you or your energy. You're like performing the impossible. Okay, or what seems impossible. Or you're going to do something that seems impossible, Taurus. Or you're like a, sort of a hidden hero. Okay. Some of you have like a motivation in your life with what you do, or maybe the way you treat people or something like that that has to do with having like a rough childhood. Okay. Something like that. Alright, what do we got for Taurus? What can Taurus benefit from? Holy Spirit, thank you so much. Ace of Cups. Anything could come out in this reading, y'all. Love, career, family, you name it. Okay. Ace of Cups. What else for Taurus? Page of Wands. And flip-flop it. Like I said, you can be watching for Taurus or you could be a Taurus. What else for Taurus? Yeah, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. Some of you have had like a really big heart or a pure, genuine heart since you were a child. And that's always been some sort of motivation for you. Page of Wands. I really like that. I really like that. So I feel like you need to know you're being seen that way, Taurus, okay? As having a pure motivation or a genuine motivation, okay, with something that you do or how you are. The High Priestess reverse. Pisces, Cancer. What's the Ace of Cups? Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, feminine energy. What's this Page of Wands? King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Does not have to be a earth sign or a water sign. What's the High Priestess reverse, though? Two of Swords. Oh. King of Pentacles. The World. The Sun. I'll just say right off the bat, Taurus, if some of you do stuff online with the world, okay, you have a platform or something like that, I feel like you kind of have, like, if you're a tarot reader, you got haters out there or something, okay? Like other people in your industry or something like that who don't do that for... It's someone's manipulator, okay? The High Priestess reverse can be like a dark witch, or something like that. Someone can make a lot of money that way. Queen of Pentacles, and lying to people, okay? The Two of Swords, or trying to cause confusion in people's energy, things like that. Dark projections. This person could not like you, some of you, because you are in this Ace of Cups, Page of Wands energy. Others of you, sorry y'all, my nose is itching like heck. If you're not a tarot reader, just had to put that out there. I feel like you have a bit of a love-hate thing, okay? Maybe with people around you. The song I'm playing is called Shapeshifters. That's very much the High Priestess reverse. Someone doesn't have to be a dark witch, but this could mean you're not trusting your intuition, Taurus. Some of you may need to hear that. Two of Swords about making a decision. Okay, others of you, or you may have a decision to make in which you are going to be asked to trust your intuition. Okay, someone may not want you to trust your intuition. Others of you... Some of you at work, okay, whatever you do for work, King or Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you do it genuinely. That's just the message here. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and that shows. And some of you, I don't know, you could have someone around you with the High Priestess reversed who's like a mimicker. Okay, someone who tries to act like you or wants to be like you, or they try to manipulate people's intuition, okay, cause confusion, etc. Some of you, this is someone who's been trying to convince people or convince someone that you're not good-hearted or something like that, and it's just obvious, okay? Whether this is at work, King or Queen of Pentacles, or it could be like as a mother or something, or father. It feels, Taurus, like you're too genuine, and someone doesn't like that, or someone's jealous of that, or someone's been trying to convince people that you're not, because you so much are. Which is a really weird thing to be doing, but... I feel like you have good news coming in. Okay, Page of Wands. It could be about money or a job with the Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles. Or it could be from a person. It could be about love. It could be from a person. Whatever it is, I feel like it's going to make you genuinely happy. But you are going to want to use your intuition when it comes to this. So some of y'all is King of Cups, or a water sign masculine, or you have Libra out here too. Pisces is who... It's like someone refuses to believe that you're a good person, or that you do what you do from a place of love, whatever it is that you do. Even though it's like obvious and you shine in the things that you do, okay? So some of y'all, I don't know, this is a brother or an old friend or someone in the workplace, maybe even an ex for somebody who has had this agenda to try to manipulate people about you, or try to, I mean, some of y'all are tarot readers or something, and someone's like lying to people about you being, someone's real in their feelings, that you see through them intuitively, or that your heart is genuine, or that you do what you do, and they've been trying to lie to people about that. The Two of Swords. Don't pay attention to Taurus. Don't believe Taurus's intuition. Weird stuff like that. Okay, you don't even have to be a tarot reader. It's like someone's trying to use the opposite of... Someone doesn't want people trusting... Someone's a shapeshifter. Someone doesn't want people trusting their intuition about you. I feel like you have good news coming anyway, so expect a message from somebody, because someone sees you this way. It could be a King or Queen of Cups that's doing this, okay? There's some sort of message either about love, or there's a message that's going to make you really happy. This could be like a new work venture, Oh, Lord. Or something like that. Okay, with the Page of Wands. Ugh. There's, I don't know, someone was unsuccessful at doing this to everybody, Taurus. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Cups reversed. Okay, just be aware, Taurus, something is coming back around. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be someone while Stolen Dance is playing. Interesting. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be someone you used to date or someone you used to even know. Okay, something coming back around could be something like where, you know, you had a blessing coming in or something like that and you were aligned with it. And then, you know, because everything that happens is allowed by God, something happened that you needed to heal, okay, or you got triggered, or, you know, it's not even really like coming back around. For some of y'all, it could feel like something, we'll get some more Ace of Cups. It could feel like something that, in the grand scheme of things, you didn't really miss out on something, right? Because it would have been then if it was meant to be then. There was some lesson that needed to be learned before then, okay, or something like that. And sometimes that's the lesson too, like we see something in our fingertips, okay, or we see the signs about it coming in, or we even get an intuition, the High Priestess reverse, about what it is that's coming in or who, etc. And then it doesn't, you know, and that forces us deeper into our heart space. So some of y'all, it could be something like that, okay. What's the Queen of Pentacles? But we'll get some more. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. I don't know, some of y'all, this is a work opportunity. What's the Page of Wands? The Nine of Wands. And what's the King of Cups? The Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. Let's get some more. Some of you saw the signs about something, okay, or an opportunity or something like that. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, it is what it is. Lord. It's as soon as I start reading. Okay. Some of you, something didn't happen when you thought it was going to. It doesn't have to be the particular thing or person or whatever. Because you had to learn another lesson in boundary setting. Okay. You may have needed to focus on yourself more as well. So, like, it's kind of weird, but sometimes that's like a tease. You know, when we see the signs about things, etc. like that, and then we get shown how, you know, it essentially, that's kind of how alignment works. And it's to keep you heart-centered. Because sometimes we can get excited about things that we know are coming, or we have an intuition about what's coming, and then, like, we'll get sloppy or we'll get lazy on something that we're doing. I always like to remind myself to be of service when I'm feeling that way. Okay, or impatient about things, stuff like that. Because that's the whole point in life, right? The King or Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, is to be of service. Does that mean you get to have your own life? Yes. Does that mean you're a doormat? No, but your purpose is love. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands. Your purpose is whether it's romantic or it's just being that way or doing good in the world, right? So some of you got sidetracked or you had to learn another lesson, okay, about focusing. And that will seriously happen when we see, like, all these signs about things. It kind of tests you if you're going to stay in alignment with service. What's the High Priestess reverse? The Knight of Wands. Okay. What's the Two of Swords? The Seven of Wands. The devil. I don't know, Taurus. Someone might come back around here. I feel like you have a test, Taurus, coming up. Okay. To see how much you've grown for some of you. Some of you, it feels like someone didn't trust their intuition about you before, okay? The High Priestess reversed. It kind of feels like now they want to stick up for you. The Seven of Wands. Some of you have good news coming, okay, in some area of your life, and this is like something else going on here. Okay, something surrounding, it feels like to test your boundaries, okay, with the Nine of Wands before you get this good news, the Page of Wands from something or somewhere else. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know who this person is or what they did. Some of you, this is someone that ghosted you, the Hermit card, okay? Now, that could mean a lot of things. That could be someone who literally ghosted you while you had a romantic connection, okay? Or acted like they cared about you as a person or a friend or a family member and then ghosted you, okay? Or this could be someone who, like, I like to also think about the Hermit or ghosting as this could be someone who, like, hides away from the world or people when they are overwhelmed, okay, and they just kind of don't give people explanations, etc. Like, maybe this is someone that you weren't even really talking to that much, you know, but the conversation cut off or something, and they've been learning like a really big life lesson behind the scenes. Some of you, it's because they didn't trust their intuition in a situation, and it's like you've been there too, Taurus. But I feel like there's an ego battle here. Okay, I don't know who this is. King or Queen of Cups? Some of you, is this someone that ghosted you, or it feels like someone's gonna message you, Taurus, and if you don't react the way they want you to, okay, or it almost feels like they're expecting you to give them a chance, or something like that, but it's kind of weird. It feels like they're meant to test your boundaries, but they're gonna, with the Hermit, it's like it's gonna show them, it's gonna trigger them. You're not gonna respond the way they want you to, I don't think, with the Two of Swords, or you're gonna be unsure, or you're gonna have your boundaries up, and they are going to get defensive, it feels like, with the Seven of Wands. So it's almost like, feels like it shows, I don't know, some of y'all, this is an old lover or an old friend, or it's a family member. It's somebody, it's like they're gonna, some of y'all, you are like a High Priestess energy, masculine or feminine, and it's like they just expect you to, so it's almost like they expect, if they know that about you, it's almost like they expect you to just know or understand what they were going through or why they kind of dipped out or something. And maybe you do, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that all your walls just come down right away, you know, with the Nine of Wands. Like, if this is someone that you didn't talk to romantically, okay, or you were not close to, maybe it's just an associate or a friend or something that you chatted with here and there, and then they like dipped out. it's like maybe you do understand with the Ace of Cups. Maybe you do understand wanting to be, I mean, I used to do that. Just kind of be dead to the world when I was going through stuff, because I would really need my time and my space to myself. And sometimes I would tell people that, but then I would get, I don't do this anymore, but then I would get, some people would not understand that. Some people would be like obsessed, you know, and they would not allow that. So I kind of started just treating everybody that way. And this was when I was a lot younger, where I would just like not reply to people. Okay, or ignore everyone and everything, but like I'm not that way anymore now that I'm older. I don't know, it feels like somebody thought, so that's kind of what somebody thinks, and your guard is going to be up, and then it's going to make them defensive. So it's not even like, it's like if you do want to be friends with this person, or you do want to talk to them, or I don't know, want to hear what they've been going through or something like that, it's like they're expecting you to just still treat them the same way that you would have had they never have ghosted you, okay, or something like that. And then they get defensive, and then it feels like almost like a standoff. Like you receive the message, or you reply or something, or you show some sort of compassion even as a friend or whatever it is, and then, but it's not, they have feelings for you. Okay, the devil though, but they're, it feels a little bit like they feel like, you guys be seeing sevens? Oh, I'm ready now. Like they're ready now. Okay, they know now, they're ready now. They think that, like, they have feelings for you. They're like, I have feelings for Taurus. I'm ready now. I know I'm ready now, or whatever, you know? It almost feels like chivalry, but to the point of them not realizing that you, doesn't necessarily feel like with bad intent, but it just feels like they don't realize that they think that their deep feelings for you or something should be enough, and you should just put your guard down right away, or all the way, or something like that. Like, can I just admit how I feel about you now, and we just be together, type of thing. And I don't know, you may want to be friends with this person or something like that. But it kind of feels like you might see yourself in a different way now, Taurus. You might see yourself in a different way now. This is a different person than whoever's been trying to confuse people about you. Some of you, someone has blocked someone who is a reverse high priestess, who's a manipulator. Okay, whether they know them through work, or they know them through a social group or something like that. And it's like, now that they've realized this about this person, they want to come rushing into Taurus. Okay. And some of you, this could be someone who's like in and out with communication. Okay, you have Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have any air out here. Oh, you have the Two of Swords. That's it. So there hasn't been a lot of communication between you and this person, or their communication is confusing. Okay, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, like they're intermittent. Or some of you, this person, they're gonna act like you're giving them mixed signals now, Taurus, when they give you mixed signals before, or something like that. Some of y'all, that's what this is. So I don't know who this is to you, but it feels like some of you could have a blessing on the other side of standing your ground. Like, this is a test, whoever this is, masculine or feminine. It doesn't mean you have to be rude to somebody, you know, but it's it feels like you're going to feel indecisive for a reason. And I don't know, maybe you want to see how much this person's grown, or maybe you don't know this person that well for some of you, and they could be a lot different than when you knew them before, or there's a lot more to them, okay, or you only knew them for a little bit and they've been learning like a really tough lesson since you last talked or something. But it feels like they're going to expect more of you than you're going to be willing to give right away. Like, you could have compassion for people, etc. Like, maybe this person's just going to be a friend or something, you know? But it's like some of y'all, it kind of feels like an excited kid where they're like, Taurus, look what I learned. You know? And it's like, that's cool or whatever. But, I don't know, you would have been understanding about that the whole time, or just been their friend before, or... It feels like they grew up. They're growing up, they grew up, but you were already grown. That's kind of what it feels like, Taurus. Not that you're perfect. Okay, so some of y'all, this is just a friend. I don't know, and they're going to be, like, really excited to tell you about what they learned, but you may have to, like... It feels like they're a little in over their head. Or some of you, it's like, I don't know, some of y'all, it's like, you've always been a genuine person, and they couldn't see that because of what they had to learn or something like that, and it's like, now Taurus is what they think about, right? So some of y'all, it's like, they may want a romantic dynamic with you, but you essentially kind of feel like the older sister or the older brother, or I don't know if this person means you bad, Taurus, but you... I feel like you're still gonna, you may receive their message, you may talk to them, okay, you may be like, this is the type of, this person learned stuff that I already learned or whatever, and I'm proud of them and I'm happy for them or whatever. But some of you, like, they're gonna get defensive, or it's almost like they feel like they're going to expect you to just, like, want to be with them, or want them to, or feel like they learned a lesson after you already learned it. Something like that. You're gonna know, because when you talk to them, they're gonna get defensive. Okay, I feel like whoever this is very eager to have a romantic connection with you. But some of you, it's like they didn't listen to their intuition before when you said certain things to them, or... It just feels like you matured before this person, or something like that, about something like that, or maybe you don't feel that way about them, okay, and they're real eager. It feels like they're real eager. It feels, some of you, like they're a newborn, initiate, okay, or something like that, into some sort of wisdom. And some of you, Taurus, you're going to teach this person a lesson inadvertently, just by, like, only having certain conversation, or having your boundaries up maybe to certain things, etc., or just wanting to be their friend or something like that. And they're going to get triggered, and then so it's going to be a lesson for them, that they need to be alone more, or that they need to understand or do introspection about their past behaviors or something. It feels like a lesson, Taurus. It feels like you have good news coming in, some of you, about love or career or something, and this person comes in right before that to basically test your boundaries and see if you're going to stay, especially since you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. If you're going to, you know, see yourself as you are, and how you've always been, some of you, and stand on business about it. okay? We have Privileged Lady, Despair, and Message. Card number 3. What's 12, which is a 3. We have a 5 and a 7. Okay. Some of you, this is this person. They're going to message you because they feel like you're a privileged lady or a privileged man, Taurus. Okay, this could be because of how you're doing. King or Queen of Pentacles with work or in your life or something here. And this person feels like they missed out, or they should have... Like some of you, they had an intuition about you or something, but they didn't listen to it, or they've been inconsistent or something like that, and now they're in despair because they feel like you're doing well. I don't know, some of y'all, this could be a friend or someone that messages you that wants some sort of counsel or something because they feel like they look up to you or something like that. What's Privileged Lady? False person. Bad health and family room. Ooh, Taurus. Some of y'all have a family member, okay, who's going to message you as a false person. They are a false person. They could not be doing well with their health or their finances, or both maybe even, or someone in your family could not be doing well with finances or health, and they, I don't know, false person, yeah, poverty. It's like they want your help. They're seeing you as a privileged lady or privileged man. I don't care how many bucks you got, Taurus. That's how they see you. And some of you, you were not able to get to where you are financially or something until you ghosted certain family members, etc., okay, who are false people. So, I don't know, some of y'all, someone's looking at you as a cash cow now or something like that. Some of you got family members or something here that didn't trust their intuition about you, or they didn't trust their intuition about someone or something. Or they caused you confusion. It feels like the tables have turned, Taurus. Okay, whether you're a privileged lady or a privileged man, and you don't even have to be privileged, but that's how you're being seen with the Ace of Cups and the King or the King or Queen of Pentacles twice. Like whatever you have and you've worked for, you've done it genuinely. And some of you, you weren't able to do that until you ghosted certain people, etc. And it feels like some of you, you were underappreciated by family or people, and they, I don't know, some of you had like family members or something who they couldn't, your genuine heart irked them. It irked them. And they stayed on the fence about you, or they tried to confuse you about who you are, some of you, okay? Because your genuine energy is a problem. Some of you, I don't know, some of y'all, it feels like you're untouchable now or something, okay? You could have ghosted people, something like that. Privileged lady, privileged man. And the tables have turned, so be aware of a message from a false person. Some of y'all, that could be who that is at the beginning, the King of Cups. That could be like a brother or a family member or something, but they are... There could be a false person in your family having them message you. Something about despair in the family and bad health. And a false person. So, I don't know. I don't know, Taurus. Why do I feel like you weren't supported or appreciated for your genuine love? And so you poured that into yourself and ghosted people, and now the tables have turned. That's what it feels like. And so you're going to have a false person messaging you or false people messaging you, etc. here. They want compassion from you. Family room, despair, bad health. It could even be health concerns and things like that. Some of you, someone wants your help. Some of you, someone, I don't, whatever kind of money you have, someone thinks that you're well enough off that you could help them with something, or you could help the family with something, or something like that. would be aware too, someone may want to message you just to get in your energy okay for it because they're in bad health. Something like this. Feels like energy vampire crap. Or maybe they're going to get in trouble for something else. Taurus, okay, I don't know, money. Maybe you're supposed to be a privileged man or a privileged woman and you ghosted everybody and built something on your own because you saw right through people trying to confuse your intuition about yourself, or maybe why people disliked you for your genuine heart, etc., because there's some sort of lies going on. So I feel like someone's just coming in hot here. Okay, let's get a couple more. Trying to make you feel bad about someone in the family's health concerns or how a family's doing or something here, but it's a false person. It's like it's a ruse. So some of y'all, if someone's trying to steal something from you, and that's why they were trying to confuse your intuition before, and you're receiving something, privileged lady or privileged man, it's like this is why they want to come back in now. Two of Swords, I don't know. They think you don't know that for some of you. Poverty, yeah. People want to get back in your good graces because something's over. Coffin, and they feel like you make the big bucks, or you're gonna have the big bucks, some of you from someone who passed or something like that. Someone's gonna play on your emotion or try to play on your emotion about health concerns. What's false person? Three of Swords and the Devil, yeah. Capricorn. A false person is heartbroken, and this is like someone with high blood pressure, y'all. The Devil and the Three of Swords. Like, instead of just healing or letting something go, they want to hold on and get mad, more mad and more mad and more mad. Someone's going to message you. They want to break your heart, or they want to betray you. They want to be able to betray you, something like that. Someone could be having heart problems, bad health, the Devil and the Three of Swords. What's despair with the family rune? Ten of Cups. It's family. Yeah, they could be getting karma. Justice. What's privileged lady? Or privileged man? Nine of Cups. So you have a wish fulfillment coming in. Whether it's in love, it's in career, or maybe it's money that's owed to you, some of you. That a family is in despair over. What's bad health? Four of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. Someone you rejected, or... I'm not sure exactly what this is, Taurus. I just got something about the company that you keep. I don't know. Some of you just ghosted people because... The High Priestess reversed, the Two of Swords, that's like people really, or someone really trying to confuse you about your intuition. Or someone really like not wanting you to believe your intuition about them, or trying to lie to other people maybe about your intuition because it's on point. And some of you had to go solo, okay, with the King or Queen of Pentacles and just double down on yourself. And this could even just be like not being fully appreciated, okay, for being the heart-centered person that you are. Like, why would someone be trying to confuse you about your own intuition, or want you to think that you're not as good of a person as you are? I don't know why, but the Taurus that I'm speaking to had to like buckle down and really know that about themselves, even though people didn't want them to think that. Because there's some sort of deception going on here with the Two of Swords. And false person and message. False person, Three of Swords. Someone thinks you don't know that they betrayed you, and they're obsessed with trying to hide it. Some of you, this could be about money that's owed to you, inheritance, something like that. Privileged lady, privileged man. If that's your wish fulfillment. And a family's in despair over it. They could be having health concerns or financial problems because of that. Taurus, you passed a really big test, okay, about trusting yourself and knowing who you are and knowing your worth. So I feel like someone's coming in to test you. What's family room? Maybe in love and in family. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Yeah, your family, they're mad. They're in competition with you. They're mad because you see through them. They're mad because you rejected them. They're mad because you choose yourself. Some of you, like, if some of y'all, this is something about inheritance or something like that. Others of you, this is just about you choosing yourself. Okay, privileged lady or privileged man, Nine of Cups, and pouring into yourself. King or Queen of Pentacles twice, the Ace of Cups, period. Going where you're loved and appreciated, even if it just means you and you only. Not dealing with situations where people are on the fence or people cause you confusion or like, that's not honest behavior. That's not honest behavior. So some of you, I don't know, some of y'all, this is just family that's literally just mad that you're happy and doing well for yourself, which is really gross. I don't know, y'all. Taurus is like notorious for, not that we're perfect or everyone's the same, but Taurus is notorious for like being like really reliable or loving and like understanding, and they can give a lot of chances or be like really compassionate until they're pushed to the point where people have taken advantage of that or someone has taken advantage of that. You have to like appreciate the Taurus up front, because the Taurus will give you, the Taurus will be patient. Okay, if you know that about yourself and you know you're patient and you know you're understanding and you know you're compassionate, it's like imperative that you have strong boundaries. And it's not just Taurus, but this is like, if you know, you know, this is like a signature Taurus thing, or things that Tauruses have to learn. It's like you have to even have stronger boundaries for yourself, period, because people will take advantage. Taurus is known as like the best friend, etc. People will take advantage of that. Or people will feel babied by the fact that Taurus is always there for them, etc., this and that, and then they won't grow on their own and they'll rely on the Taurus all the time. Okay, or Taurus is like the cheerleader. Taurus is always like cheering you on, you know, whispering good things in your ear, being happy for you, etc., yada yada, but they get like walked all over. So some of y'all, you like learned that with the Ace of Cups and the King or Queen of Pentacles twice, that you have to have strong boundaries with people, because it's like you won't have any energy left for yourself. You won't have anything for yourself. Or why would you be pouring into people who are not as compassionate or giving or understanding as you? So some of y'all, Taurus, I feel like people are just mad because of that. They're mad that you saw through that. Or they're mad that even if you didn't have all the answers or you didn't know everything about everyone or people here, that you chose yourself because it's what's healthy for you, and ghosted some people or someone here or something. Someone didn't want you to know who you are or know that about yourself, what I just explained. And you told yourself that even if no one else was with you or something like that. So you were not able to be taken advantage of, or people were expecting that of you. For some of you, if you've always been like the super compassionate or over giving one or something, I feel like Taurus said no. I feel like Taurus put their foot down at some point or something like that. And some of you, it's a good thing you did, because there's some sort of lies that somebody wanted some sort of wealth that's coming to you or something like that. And now they're not doing well, or they're having health concerns or money concerns or something. And that's karma, the Justice card. And you dodged a bullet, and now you get your wish fulfillment, which is the money or something that they were all trying to take from you. And others of you, this is something else. This is like you're getting your wishes fulfilled. You're getting what you deserve. You're building what you deserve to have, because you rejected people or put up boundaries and put yourself first when everybody wanted a piece of you. Everybody wanted Taurus to be reliable. Everyone wanted to rely on Taurus. Everyone wanted to, you know, pull Taurus away from focusing on themselves, but not give back to Taurus type of energy. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it feels like, Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave someone some guidance, some clarity, some insight, some little nuggets of wisdom, or at least some entertainment, y'all. If this video resonated for you, like it for your girl, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble, stay grateful, stay loving, stay true to you and the Most High. Bye-bye.